welcome to Spiritual Magic Journey. I am Sherry. Today I just wanted to talk with you guys about signs that you may be an old soul. I know they say that Capricorns are an old souls. They're like old souls. I am a Capricorn. I feel like I'm a very old soul. Sometimes I feel like I'm on my last, life. So I just wanted to go over some things of my experiences. I'd love to hear yours if you feel like you're an old soul. And so leave your responses down in the comments and I will definitely take a look at them. So for me, the number one thing, first off, out of the bat, was when I was younger, like, in high school or, as a kid, I always liked to hang around older people than myself. I didn't know why at the time, being such, a young person and stuff, but now I'm beginning to realize, it was because I was an old soul. So, that's one of the signs that you like to hang around people older than yourself. It's just like people my age, I just never really wanted to hang around them. I just felt like hanging around older people just to, hear them talk and see what they had to say about certain things. And I was very quiet as a kid, very quiet. So I listened a lot as a kid. So just learning things, listening to older people talk. I just wanted to be around older people. That was one of the signs. Another one is you like old things, nostalgic things, old clothes, old music, old furnishings. Oh man. It's another thing I like. I like to look at all kind of old stuff. I mean, from not only just retro stuff, but just old, like nostalgic, like 1920s, medieval stuff, like really old stuff, and the clothes, those kind of clothes that you see these. If you go see these like plays, I guess, and you see them dressed up in the old style clothes and all that. I just love that. And I was thinking about getting me a couple of old shirts like that and just wear them around the house, just play dress up in the house, Go get the old style dresses and stuff and just walk around, because, I couldn't do that out in public and think I was a little cuckoo, but just, old stuff, old furniture, something that's got history in it. You can just feel the antiqueness, the old of it. So, things like that. So, yeah. Another one is you got a quest for knowledge and wisdom, and that goes back to being when I was younger. I always wanted to hang around this, older people. But, still as I'm older, much, much older now, I'm still thirsting for that, quest of knowledge and that wisdom, that ancient wisdom, mainly the truth. Because we know we've been fed a lot of lies. So, that's one of the reasons why I started this channel, to document that as time goes on. But we'll get back to how to tell if you're an old soul. So yeah, that quest for knowledge, that quest for wisdom, gaining wisdom, talking to your elders, just learning everything you can. But that's another sign. Another one is that when I was younger, probably in high school, I didn't follow the path that everyone expects you to follow. You kind of rebel. I don't know if rebel's the word I want to use, but you just kind of break off from what you're supposed to do. You know, once you get out of high school, you're supposed to go to college. You're supposed to do this. You're supposed to do that. You know, you're supposed to settle down. You're supposed to get married and have 2.5 kids. And, well, see, I never wanted to do any of that. I didn't follow what everybody did. You know, I kind of went on my own journey, my own path. Now, it probably wasn't the easiest path. No, it wasn't easy. Even though it was hard, I don't regret anything that I have done or how I did it. I don't. Some people have regrets. You know, if I had regrets and wishing I could have went back and changed something, then I wouldn't be sitting here right now. And you know, there's a lot of learning, a lot of gaining wisdom and, you know, knowledge. But yeah, I mean, I just went on my own path. I did my own thing. But that's one of them too. Another one. This is another thing. You really don't have time for a lot of lies. Again, going back, you're searching for the truth. You know, for people that say, if you meet somebody and they tell you a lie, well, you say, you know, you let them slide one time. But if that's a recurrent thing, you kind of let those people go because you don't really want the lies. You really don't want those kind of people around you. You really, again, that quest for truth. You want to be around honest people. You want to be around reliable people. You want to be around people that have knowledge. You know that when they give you their word, you know, that's their word. You know, and it's hard to find people like that these days. So, that's another thing. You don't, you know, you just cut through the bullshit. You know, just give me the truth. That's me. Cut through the bullshit, give me the truth. Don't lie about it. Don't pussyfoot around it, you know. Don't drag it around in circles. Just give me the truth. The cold-hearted truth, as George Jones would say it. That goes back to the old music. Today's music, I don't really care for. I'm more of the, going back to the old furnishing, the old music. I like music like from the 1920s. You know, old music. I just like listening to it. I love listening to it. This new stuff today, I just really not into it. But that goes back to the old music, the old clothes, you know, even the old movies. Sometimes I think when I'm watching the old Western, I was like, man, I wish I was born in that era and I could, you know, do this and do that, which I probably was, since I'm relating to, you know, being an old soul with many lives. Another one is you're intuitive and you're spiritually aligned. Now, for me, you know, people like to put words on things. I'm just going to tell you. Empath, intuitive, I think they're both the same. It's things that sometimes I just know. Some people can say that's your gut feeling. But some things I just, right off the top of my head, I know. I don't hear voices like some people. I don't know really what that's called. And I don't see images. It's just something that's innate and I know. Now, I can also smell different kinds of smells. I don't really want to get into that, but like scents, perfumes, even the odor of death before someone is about to pass. I can smell that, and I'll have to do another video on that. So I guess intuitive that way, by just knowing. You definitely want to connect with your spirit guides and your angels and your higher source self. Again, that's on that quest for knowledge and wisdom. Another one is you may be introvert or a loner. And I can relate to that. I've always kind of been a lone wolf type, I guess you could say. Like I said, when I was in high school, I didn't have like this big group of friends. I wasn't on the cheerleading squad. I didn't date the football player of the high school. It was a very small group. Maybe like 2 or 3 people that I, hung out with. And then again, even though it was a small group, we were still hanging out with, older people, older than we were. So, you may be the lone wolf type, you're okay with that. I mean, I'm okay with it. It doesn't bother me to, let's just say, to be by myself. It's not necessarily you prefer it, it's just that you can be in a relationship, but you like that time to yourself to do your own things and to meditate and to have that spiritual time to talk to your angels and guides and stuff like that. I'm not saying that you have to be a person that is not in a committed relationship or not married, because you could be married but you still like that time to yourself, to do what you like doing, and it's okay. It's okay, and there's nothing wrong with that. I don't feel like I have to be in a group of people like some people feel like they have to be in this massive crowd, and some people feel like they have to be in a relationship whether they're happy or not, and some people feel like they have to be married, believe it or not. And that's just not me. That's not me. I'm fine if I'm alone. I'm fine if I'm with somebody and in a relationship. I still want that time to myself. So, and that goes to the next one. You enjoy spending time alone. It doesn't bother you. I mean, for some people, I won't say any names, they have to just, like, if they go to the grocery store, they want somebody to come along with them. If they run to the station, let's go to the station. Let's run down to the store. Let's go out and eat. See, I don't have to do that with somebody. I can go out and eat by myself. I can go shopping by myself, which I don't really care too much for shopping. I can run to the store by myself. I don't really need a group or another person to accompany me if I'm going somewhere. And it's okay if you're not this type of person and you want to have somebody to go with you to the store or, somewhere. I can say one thing, I've never been to the movies by myself, which I don't go to the movies much, so I'm kind of a person, I like my peace and quiet. My peace and quiet time. So, am I missing anything? Not that I'm aware of. Not saying that you can, like I said, you can be in a relationship and still be an old soul. But you still like that quiet, peaceful, it doesn't bother you to be alone at certain times or do things alone. But I think that's all. So do you feel like you're an old soul? Or do you feel like you're just beginning? So I'd love to hear your comments below. I don't think I've left anything else out that I can think of. Alright guys, I just want to say thank you for liking and subscribing to this channel. I guarantee you there's a lot I want to share with you guys on a much more deeper level. So I just want to thank everyone. Thank you for liking and subscribing. And I hope this helps you on your journey through life. Blessings, my friend.